In this video, we will discuss the third principles of body language intelligence. People often ask us during our training courses, if someone often crosses his arms, does this mean that he has a closed personality? What do you think? Is the answer to this question yes or no? If you correctly apply basic principle number 3, the right answer is it all depends. Whether or not someone has her arms crossed is dependent on the context in which she finds herself. For example, a person standing outside in the middle of winter who has forgotten her coat may very well have her arms crossed, but this simply means that she is cold. At the same time, she may very well be conducting a pleasant and enthusiastic conversation with her friends. But what about someone dressed in doctor's clothing and discussing something with a colleague in a hospital corridor? Hospitals are usually warm. So, in this case, the crossed arms probably have something to do with the nature of the conversation. In other words, you need to pay careful attention to the location, the situation, and the surroundings of the person about whom you wish to draw conclusions. Let's look at another example. During one of our body language classes, a woman was describing how she felt very uncomfortable when her date at a restaurant kept playing with his cutlery. Was this behavior strange? Not necessarily. It could be perfectly normal if the man was simply a very nervous person and happened to be fiddling with his cutlery. If you were the one observing this behavior, would you jump to the conclusion that he is a closed person? No. Why? Because you understand that there could be many reasons behind his seemingly strange behavior. Maybe he was just having an off day. Maybe he wasn't feeling well, or maybe he was just tired. There could be countless reasons behind his actions. When you start paying attention to people's body language, you will see that there are certain movements that some people make that seem strange. But when you pay attention to the context of the situation, you will easily be able to understand the true meaning behind these behaviors. Now that you know the third principle of body language intelligence, I challenge you to put it into practice. The next time you are faced with a confusing behavior, ask yourself, could there be an innocent explanation for what I am seeing? Keep in mind that there always is an explanation for every behavior, and it is your duty to find it. Sometimes it may take you a little longer to find the reason behind certain behaviors, but with time and practice, you will become better at understanding people's body language. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you. See you soon.